Hey everybody, it is Friday night here on the Stinkpot Shack Show. I hope you got the notification that we moved from yesterday to tonight. So here we are. Update 1.15 has finally arrived. So I've been trying my best to hold off on not doing hardly anything to wait for tonight so I could show you guys some of the new features that this update will bring us. I've already heard rumblings on our server about people, running around and stuff. So there's definitely a lot more activity on our server today. And as you might have noticed from last week's video, we were pretty, our Dark Blue Scarn team kingdom was controlling most of the server. But today it's more like Swiss cheese with all the holes that are in our kingdom, a lot of territories that nobody controls. So yeah. So what we're going to do today is, tonight is we are going to showcase some of the major updates that happened and give you guys a few tips that I've learned so far and on this update. So I'll give it a few minutes for people to come online before I get into it. We're going to go rob a cart right now, but just stay tuned and we'll get going on these latest features. Hey, Mike, thanks for joining. Thanks for kicking my butt in Clash Royale. It gave me a good motivational boost before I came over here. So, yeah, thanks for kicking my butt. So tonight, what we're going to mainly focus on is we're going to do the Void Mirror, and we're going to do some crafting, and we're just going to highlight the main points of this update. So I'm so glad this is here. There's my cart I need to steal, so haven't done that in a while, so bam, got that cart out of the way. So yeah, so let's get into it. I'm going to go on over to Scarn right now, because that's where most of the stuff we encounter is going to be. It's going to be near your capital. So whatever kingdom you're in, if you go to your capital city, most of your stuff is going to be there. Now, while my horse is getting over there, you can go to your own stronghold, and if you haven't built it yet, you tap on your castle there, and there'll be an option for alchemy core. So make sure you build that, and I have mine built already. And the alchemy core is where you do your crafting and your transmuting. Now, if I go to craft right now, this is the process I went through last week that I was trying to tell you guys. So first you choose your hero, and then remember it's going to use, it says crafting consumes 1 energy at the top, so keep that in mind. But as you can see, it's not going to let me craft anything because the crafting requirement is 100 alchemy stones. And the best way to get your alchemy stones is to go to transmute and get all that gear that you've been saving up. So all these items here is going to be what you want to use for transmuting, and that will give you your alchemy stones. So let me clear my loot here. See if we're in Scarn yet. Yep, we're in Scarn. So once you get to Scarn, if you haven't been to the Void Mirror at all, it will appear in your quest log. And there'll be one of these quests at the top will talk about the Void Mirror. But I've already gone there once, so that's why it's not there. But I know it's down here somewhere. Let's see. Crystal Mine. I know it's over here somewhere. Is that it? Yeah, Void Mirror. So there it is. There's the Void Mirror. We're going to go there. And we're going to do some of that because one thing that the Void Mirror is for is it gives you, let's see, do I have it in here? Basically it gives you crafting recipes. So I don't know if that shows up in your items, or maybe it shows up in the alchemy core. Let's go look at that real quick. Craft. So I bet it pops up in new pure. This is the one I got. Pure steel chest piece. That was the first design that I got from the Void Mirror, and it gave me this, which is a part of a set. So the pure steel set. So we're going to go back and we're going to venture into the void and see what else we can find. Now, one thing I haven't been able to showcase in recent weeks is, if you were a part of my video series probably about 3 weeks ago now, I went from human to dwarf, and now I finally got my entire dwarf army set. So I have the gold Thunder Fist, which is a siege weapon, and then I have the gold Excelsior, which is a cannon. And then I have gold Bombardiers, which is, you know, they fire a lot of rockets in succession. And then this guy is my super unit, the Steam Bastion. So those four right there do an amazing amount of damage that I'll show you in the Void. So one thing you want to remember about the Void is, once you get in there, whatever army you take in there, it's going to be this army here. But it's technically not, so it's just a reflection of your army. So whatever troops die inside the Void will not be affected in this army here. Same thing for the energy that you use. So right now my heroes are at 5 and 6 for their energy. Well, when I come out of the Void, they're still going to be at 5 and 6 for energy. So the point of the Void mirror is to get as far as you can without losing energy. Once you lose all your energy inside the Void, you're pretty much done, and that's as far as you can get. So the goal is to see how far you can get, and after 20 hours has expired, you can come try it again. So let's go head into the Void and see what happens. So here we go. We're in the Void. Let's see, it closes in 6 hours. So I don't know if this is where I originally started or if this is where I left off. Wonder if there's a way to find out, like, a map of this place. I don't think there is. Well, let's go in and do this first battle anyway. So, before you hit attack, you have to pay attention to what the challenge is. So this one says challenge, win in 20 seconds. That shouldn't be too difficult because these are level 2 troops. So let's get in there and win this battle in 20 seconds. And this will showcase my high-level dwarf army that I have amassed so far. So here we go. It just absolutely destroys these archers. You know, mind you, they're just level 2, but they do an insane amount of power to the troops. So beating this in 20 seconds is not going to be a problem. And your main goal of these Void challenges is to get a perfect challenge rating. And actually, I didn't do that in 20 seconds. Wow. So will let me do it again? Let's see. Can't believe that. Let's try that again. So 20 seconds. So I will have to use some special abilities this time in order to get that. So here we go. Can't believe that. That sucked. Alright, so let me get my hero abilities going now. So, where's he at? There he is. So get Rufio to demolish half those troops. That should help me on my 20-second quest. And then we'll use Blizzard for the remaining army. So, should be no problem getting 20 seconds now. Let's see. And, yep. Nope. Dang, I was like a second off that time. Wow. This is horrible. Going in again, 20 seconds. Let me change up my troops a little bit. Maybe these these catapults are too slow. So we'll throw in some horses to get in there and take them out. Now let's see what happens. So we're doing this Void challenge. How far have you guys got in the Void challenge?
Chilly, isn't it?
Most of you have probably been playing this all day, and this is really my first or second crack at the Void mirror. So obviously I'm not doing that awesome, but here we go. So we're gonna get the 20 seconds this time. Yes, we did. All right, third time's a charm, not a problem. So for the reward for this one is going to be, see, and when you get perfect, it tells you have achieved perfect, blah, blah, blah. You can collect its ultimate rewards and future expeditions. These enemies will not return to pester you. And one thing I do like in this new update is, before this update, you'd have to click on each of these piles of loot, but now you just tap on it once and it gets the whole lot for you. So that's a nice little improvement. So we're going to continue here, and this one says win the challenge with 2 heroes or less. Okay, that's not going to be a problem. I can definitely do this one on the first try. So let's bring in Rufio and Virion, and we will bring my Rocketeers and my Cannon and my Thunder Fist. And let's see what we got here. We got Archers, Cavalry, and Footmen. Then we'll bring in my Engineers. That should help. Let's see what happens here. 2 heroes or less, going in to destroy everybody. And there we go. Looking good. Everybody, heroes are gonna make it. Archers are really taking down those heroes. And Rufio just went down, but I'm gonna defeat them right out. I'm gonna avenge him. So there it is. Win with 2 heroes or less. Now I don't know. I guess Rufio's injured, so I don't know if I'll be able to use him in the next battle. I don't know how that works in the Void, but we're about to find that out. Collect my loot. Let's move on to the next one. Challenge, win in 18 seconds. Do I have Rufio in this one? Let's find out. No, I do not. Unable to deploy. So that's a problem. If your heroes get injured in the Void, they will be done. So you want to protect them at all costs, apparently. So we'll bring out my main army again. And I'm going to have to take out these catapults because I can only have 10 troops out now. So that's definitely going to be difficult, considering that I need to do this in 18 seconds. So let me bring out my horses. Those are bronze. That's one thing I don't like about the Void so far is since these icons of them are like a blue, dreamy type color, it's harder to tell if they're a gold troop or silver troop or bronze, so I pretty much have to throw them out and guess. Because I can't okay, you can kind of tell because if you look in the top left, if you see a brown circle, you know that's bronze. If you see a white circle, those should be your silver troops. Okay, then yeah, there's your gold troop. So I'm going to bring out this guy. This is my super unit because I need some help getting this 18 seconds done. So I'm going to redeploy him right on top of these troops, and that should crush most of that group. Blah, 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 blah. And done. And let's get some more. Yep, did we get it? Bam, 18 seconds. Got it first try. Thanks to my super unit. So once we get done with this Void, we're going to go out and we're going to do some crafting and see how far we can get. I've been saving my honor. Last video I talked about is, you know, one thing I got right was save your honor. One thing I got wrong is, you know, I didn't think the update would be coming this early, and I was really wrong on my guess on that. So apologize for anybody that may have misled on that. So we're back to the win with 2 heroes or less again. And they're level 2 troops still. I'm going to take my
play a little game.
Freezing Girl, what's her name? I can't remember. And we'll take a tank with us this time. Virion.
At your service, my lord.
And we'll take troops that won't run out of ammo. So let's bring in my silver footman from the humans. And let's bring in a heavy artillery to help. So we'll bring in my cannon. And we'll bring in silver archers. Put them in the back. And there's no spears. So let's bring in my best horses that I still have. So I think yeah, it's my silver one. So let's see how this runs. 4, 3, 2, 1, fight! The forces are taking charge. We're going to use Blizzard on this middle group here. See if we can slow them down. When the 2 heroes or less, I'm in trouble if my heroes go down. There's Fury on there. Looks like, yeah, it looks like this is going to be a good battle. Let's use some Nova. Oh, no, she's not close enough. Oh, that was easy. Okay, so the cannon kind of picked up the pace on that. So that was really good battle there. Nice mix. No one really got hurt. And we're just moving right along in this void. It says, I wish there was some kind of progress meter to know how far you had to go in this, because I don't really know at this point. Is there a way to zoom out? Nope. Is there a map anywhere? Huh, I can kind of venture out here. Nope, none there. Any here? Oh, here we go. Rewards. Aha! This is stage 1. So the ultimate, oh, so here's where I can collect these rewards. Let's hit collect. So these are the ones I've already done. So when you get perfect, I guess it comes in here and you can get your rewards from that. So it looks like this one here, the triangle icon is I think those are the alchemy stones, aren't they? I don't know, what does it say? No, adamantium. Okay, so yeah, that's a new resource they added that's only available in the void. I remember reading that in the patch notes. So we'll just collect all these rewards we've got so far. Chance to unlock pure steel chest piece. I think yeah, that's the one I got. So we're just collecting all these rewards we've got. Lamb's wool hood. I did not get that one when I completed that one, so maybe tomorrow I will get a chance at getting those, but for right now I'm just going to collect all this loot that I've got. So we're stage 7, stage 8. How far? Yeah, so we're currently on stage 9, and so here's kind of the roadmap here. Goes all the way to stage 20 for the meadow, and then looks like there's going to be... Whoa, what is that? That looks like a defect or a bug. All Japanese says 20. Maybe it's meant to say not available yet, but I have no idea what that really means right now. Yes, Mike, I can see it's Chinese, but there's no translator. So, unless there's a Chinese-speaking person, I don't know what it says. Oh, okay. Says it can open after you pass stage 20. Thank you, Mike, for that translation. Perfect. You're my new friend. Thank you. I don't think it... Maybe it is. I don't know. I know it's Lilith Games, but this is the first Lilith Games game I've played. I think they only have 2 popular ones. This one and Runeblade, so... It's really the first one I've tried, but... Alright, another challenge of win in 18 seconds. I think I can do that if I use that same army as I did before. And... 9... Oh, yeah, I had my super unit. So, since I don't have the super unit, I don't know if I can do this in 18 seconds. What troop do I need? Let's get my wolf goblin riders out. Have them meet the challenge. Alright, so here we go. Come on, 18 seconds. We really need you. Blizzard it up.
Chilly, isn't it?
And if I can get my skeleton dude out, that would really help. Oh, maybe I won't need it. Alright, perfect. So, how are you guys doing in this update so far? Nook, thank you for joining us tonight. Good to have you here, buddy. Yeah, that is true, Nook. I forgot about that bug. At least on our server, anyway, it's either intended or it's a bug. But every day we've been getting this. To celebrate the launch of Art of Conquest in China, blah blah blah, we're sending you a gift. So it seems like the original intention for this was just to be a one-time gift, but we've been getting it every day since, and I've probably got like 150 energy potions just off of this email that comes every day. So yeah, I don't know if that's intended or not, but hopefully if it's not intended, nobody from Lilith Games sees this, because I might have let the cat out of the bag, but oh well. Peaches, thank you for joining us here tonight. We got the good old gang here with Peaches and Nook and Mike. So thank you all for joining. And I love that bug too, so it's really good to see that. Because I used quite a bit of energy potions yesterday grinding honor on enemy cities, but I still have... I know I don't beat Nook. I know he's got more. Oh, I can't see it. That's interesting. I can't see my regular inventory while I'm in the void. I can only see what I've collected inside the void here. I can't go back. So that is interesting. So there we have it. Let's move on to the next challenge. Oh, there it is. I unlocked a new design scroll added to the alchemy core, and it's a purple item, so that's a really good quality. I think it's the second highest quality. It's the Eagle Crest Barbute. Let's go have a look at, if it'll let me have a look at that in here. Where are we at? So we're way down here, stage 9. Unlock stage 9. Chance to unlock Eagle Crest Barbute. Okay, so it allows you to enable craft an epic in the alchemy core. So we'll have to go outside and look at that once we're done here. But we're gonna. Ooh, this is okay. This looks like if I get past this one, it'll heal my troops up because I see a little plus sign on this hut here, and I can't get to it yet. So maybe I'll get my hero back if I can do that one. So, no casualties. Of course, they would have to make it challenging. Alright, no casualties. Let's see what happens. Oh, so no casualties. And they're going to be poisoning me, so I need to make sure I use all mechanical army because they cannot be poisoned. So, let's put away these goblin riders. I'm going to keep my rocket guys out because they should be alright in the back. We'll get rid of these engineers. Let's see if there's any other mech units I can throw out here. Or maybe I'll throw in some catapults. But I think I want to use these mech guys here. Got 3 of those guys, and there should be one more unit I have. Thought I had more mech. Let's go back. No. Well, I should be able to use these skeletons, because if skeletons can get poisoned, I will be very surprised. So, oh, no, not space. Take that out and put some skeletons in. Alright, let's see what happens here. We'll move my heroes in the back so they don't get poisoned. And let's see if we can do this without any casualties. And fight. Ooh, away them skeletons pretty good. Bring out my skeleton sacrifice guy. Come on, no casualties. No casualties. Let's go. Let's get a heal in to make sure we keep our guys up. Come on, no casualties. And we should be good now. Perfect. No casualties. There it is. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna heal up some troops, I hope. Let's get to this. What does this say? The strange rune on this tent suggests that injured heroes can be healed here. Perfect. I can finally get my Rufio guy back. Bam. Restored to perfect health. That's really good to have. So that's what allows you to sustain these battles in the void, is by doing that stuff right there. Uh-oh. Prince Avalon. Noble blood is noble only for the sake of the common people. Huh. Wow. Does that mean I have a chance of getting Avalon as a hero? Noble blood is no. Okay, who are you? Help me bring justice to my home. What brings you here? They say the void is rich with adamantium. I'm here to collect my share. Will you join me? Wow. If you can help me collect 300 adamantium, I'll join your party. Wow. That is nice. Let's get deal. Oh, I need more adamantium. So, okay, so you can achieve new heroes, which is nice because there was a lot of complaints by people going to the shop because your first hero you buy is $9.99, and then after that the price shot up to like $60 to $100, and that really irked a lot of people. So I think this is one way to curb that disdain, is to allow you to earn some heroes in here. So that's good news. And how much adamantium do I have right now? Surely it shows me somewhere. Let me get back and collect this rewards. Maybe I'll have enough once I collect this stage 10 reward. There it is. Yeah, this will give me 30 adamantium, but how do I... Oh, another design scroll. The epic drill hammer. Perfect. Now, where do I see my adamantium? Adamantium, where are you? I don't see it. Maybe it's probably up here now. Is it up there? If it is, I surely don't see it. Yeah. Well, let's just see if he lets me have it now. Who are you? Okay. Yep. Okay, so I need more. Apparently, I don't know how to find out how much I need, though. Heroes. Oh. So, even though I healed Rufio, Virion's down to 0 energy, so I'm not going to be able to use him anymore. So that sucks. I still am down a hero as I go into this next one. Welcome to the void. Huh. Alright, well, let's just keep checking on, because we need more adamantium, apparently. So, let's win this challenge in 18 seconds. We'll use the same army. But, it's going to be really hard now, because now we're up to, level 3 troops. So, let me switch out these guys for my, better troops. And, we'll get going here. So, a lot of Thane warriors in here, so they're berserkers, so I really got to take care of them quick. So let me throw some archers in here. Oh crap, I gotta reduce even more troops, because let me put Rufio in here. There we go. So got Rufio back so he can help. I'm gonna pull him back just a little bit because I don't want him dying right away again. So let's see how this handles. I can see that I'm down I've been using Blizzard and everything so much that I don't have enough magic power to use that again. Come on, get it. Yes, 18 seconds achieved, perfect. So this is kind of fun, guys. I'm enjoying this void. I think I'm going to really hate it once I get high up into it and just can't get past any of it, but for now it's a lot of fun. Especially, oh, and there's another design scroll, an epic moon soul hat. So crafting is really going to be the way to gear out, twink out your tunes, however you want to call it. So I'm big on the crafting in all the games I've played, so I'm looking forward to doing the crafting part. So thank you, Mike and Peaches. I'm not too focused. Adamantium is in the top right when you open the items menu. Items menu. Adamantium. Top right. 193. Thank you. Thank you very much. So yeah, we'll get through this together. So 193, I got 107 to go. So that's probably gonna. I doubt I'll get that tonight. Okay, so it seems to be alternating the time challenge and then the 2 heroes or less challenge. So who do I want to take? Let's take my highest energy heroes. Probably a good choice. Which Rufio is the only one that has 3. And then I'll take this guy because he can bring out the Skeleton Man. Then I'll bring my cannon. What am I up against? I'm up against archers, healers, spear guys, and that's it. So spear guys should go out pretty quick by this Thunder Fist, because they can just explode on them. Explode and unload. So let me bring the rocket guys out, and some. We'll bring 2 sets of rocket guys out actually. Where's my other set? There they are. Level 9. Love these level 9 troops. We'll kind of spread out this attack. Bring Rufio over here. We'll bring him over here. Let's fight!
Out of my way!
And I will use Rufio. Let me get my skeleton people out now. Skeleton sacrifice. I really love this guy. He's got a nice sweeping attack that can just cut down the enemies. Let's use Rufio's ability to take out these priestesses, and this is a done deal already. That was an insanely fast battle. So, perfect score again. Get that adamantium. We gotta get that sucker up to 300 as fast as we can. So I got some more there. And we'll just keep going. Win in 18 seconds. Back to this challenge. Are you guys doing this right with me? Come on, I need some help. Go right along with me. And we can get through this together, and then we'll all go craft together. Sounds like a plan to me, anyway. So, 18 seconds, and here we go. And get Rufio out here to take care of these archers. Boom. Mike, this is not Clash Royale night, my friend. This is Art of Conquest. Damn, that's a fast. I probably did that in like 14 seconds or so. But, Sunday we'll be on, Clash Royale, Mike. So Sunday is the day for Clash Royale. No worries. I do 3 days a week, and we switch from Clash of Clans, and then this game, Art of Conquest, and then Sundays is always Clash Royale. So that's the schedule I've been going with, and seems to be working out. It gives a good variety to the channel, and like I said last week and the week before, when November hits, we're going to be switching it up and doing Battlefront 2 on the PS4. So I'll still be doing 3 days a week. It's just one of those days I'll be streaming for 2 hours instead of 1, because we're going to be combining Clash of Clans and Clash Royale on the same night. So that'll be a back-to-back night when that kicks up. So yeah. So this one is Art of Conquest, Mike. I forgot that you don't play this game. So yeah, you should definitely join us. What I like about this game is it's a nice hybrid of my RTS favorite franchise, Age of Empires. I've been playing that since 1997, 98 is when the very first, 97, because this is the anniversary year. So it combines the RTS element in addition to the PvP element. So that's, it's a good game for that. And really, this is the only, at least from what I've seen, I've played a lot of mobile games, and this is really a unique mobile game. It has a lot of depth into it. Now, I wouldn't say the balance is all quite there in the gameplay, but definitely it can do a lot of in-depth things that most mobile games especially can't do right now, or they just haven't tried to do this kind of depth. So it's really for a free game that you kind of pay every once in a while. I pay $5 a month, and that's by choice. But for a game of, that's relatively nothing on cost, there's a ton of stuff to do, ton of content. So, alright, so win with 2 heroes or less, and wow. So this is probably going to be the last one, because look at my energy levels, they're all done. Oh, so I'll use Rufio and I guess Grimm's, because my healer Vega, she ain't going to do much good because she's out of magic spells, so Alright, this one will be a challenge. Let's bring out the same troops as we'd had before. We'll bring out some humans this time. Let's see what happens. So after this battle, we'll get some crafting done. Let's take out these Thane units with Rufio. I don't care if he dies now, because this is going to be the last battle. So I'll be out of energy. And look at this cannon. I really love this cannon. It has a big double-barreled cannon on top, followed by the millimeter cannons on the front. So it's really a devastating power, and you can just cut down a whole bunch of enemies without them getting to the tanks. So that was a really good fight to see there. Let's collect our last, and that's going to be it. Looks like we're out of hero energy. Only got one hero left. That's not going to be enough to do anything. So we're going to exit the void. And how do you exit the void? Here? Yeah, there we go. So there's that. And now, oh, there's Lucas Gamer. I think I know that guy. So yeah. So Nook, might have to get that on PS4 so we can play. Definitely Nook. We got a couple people in the clan that plays Battlefront. So yeah, and also we do Diablo 3. I've been once in a while too. I don't stream that, but we do that also. So there we go. So let's head on over to our alchemy core and let's get some crafting done. So here we go, alchemy core. And let's do some transmute. Looks like auto select's gonna be my friend. Let's get some alchemy cores. Ooh, so that gives you a lot more than I thought, because it takes 100 to craft something, and you get 40 just by transmuting one thing. So that's really nice. So now we're up to 80. We'll just keep doing this for a while. I wish you could input how many times you want to do this instead of just hitting this over and over, so I'm just going to spam this button for a while and get some loot. I just want to make sure that what it's putting in is all green items, because I don't want to transmute my yellow item that I have. So this part is pretty repetitive, but so these gems that I'm getting, when you transmute, you're basically combining 4 useless piece of items into one. You get a new item, and you also get the 40 alchemy stones. You see that they're blue colored, so when I go over to craft, this is what it's used for. It's the resource requirement to craft. So that's why this one is 200 and a couple others are 100. So these are all the new ones I got in the void, those purple items, and there's 600. Wow. And let's take a look at all. Let's look at the bows. So this will show what you have yet to unlock. Unlock at the Royal Archives. So let's head on over to the Royal Archives, because this at the Royal Archives, sorry, is where you can obtain more recipes. So let's go. That should be right next to the capital, somewhere. Oh, there it is. So we'll head on up here. And the description there says, oops, sorry. Equipment design scrolls can be unlocked here. So this is a new building. It's called the Royal Archives. And here's where you can really get the best items in the game. So like I said in last week's video, the different qualities is your blue rare, your purple epics, and your orange legendaries. And then your pink divines. So look at the stats on these divines. Might plus 8, stamina plus 8, might plus 12, magic plus 4, and command plus 6. So you're talking about getting, and these are set items, by the way. So hero class sage, so I don't have any sages, so I'll have to definitely go into the void more often and get the new heroes that have the sage class. And rogue, there's a rogue, which I think the new Rakan hero is a rogue class, so we'll have to be on the lookout for him. Necromancer class, ooh. So there's quite a few new heroes being added to this set here. Let me go out here and I'll show you guys real quick. Hopefully my porn doesn't show up when I go to Safari. That would be bad. YouTube might kick me off. Alright, so here we go. We're going to go to Art of Conquest forums. And let's see. Lilith Games. Because I just wanted to show you guys some brief highlights of the patch notes here. And here they are. So, Rack and Race we talked about, but I want to get down to where it talks about the Royal Archives. Did it? It had to have somewhere. I must have just scrolled too fast. So here's the heroes. So there's a new rogue class, Mako, which is the Rakan hero. And then we have the Elder Druid Sage class, which is Gan. So Gan is going to be the Sage class. Nor, the Great White Shark, is our mechanist. Jacques is our expanded capacity, but he's an existing hero. So yeah, there's quite a bit new heroes there. Where does it talk about the Royal Archives? Does it at all? There it is. A new structure has been erected near the capital of each kingdom. Okay. To trade honor for design scrolls. Okay, so it really just talks about it as a high level. So that really wasn't much interest for us to talk about. So let's get back on over to the game. So one thing, see, here's where I have my dilemma. Because yeah, I can go in here and spend 600, because in it, here also at the Royal Archives, you have to spend honor. And that's why I told you guys to save your honor, because in order to purchase these things, it's all honor based. So that's where my dilemma is. Do I waste all my honor just getting these legendary and epics, or do I just save and just get purely the divine scrolls, which is the best quality ones? Because right now I have, I think, about 40k honor, if I remember right. 46k, yeah. So I can, if I just stick with the divine, I'm only going to be able to purchase 2 of those. And since some of them, there's probably only very few that I can pick. So yeah, it's really going to be based upon which heroes I have, I guess. So Mechanist, I think Grimm's is my only Mechanist class. Let's look real quick. Let's see what classes I have. Rufio doesn't even say. Oh, Gladiator, maybe that's their class. Mage, yeah, that's probably it. So Gladiator, Mage. So I do have one Sage. Then Paladin, Necromancers. Okay, so I'm, and then General. So I figured Grimm's would be a Mechanist, but he's a General. And then Valari's a Mage. Avalon is a General. Elena is a General. Gan is a Sage. Teodrin is a Paladin. Cleo's a Mage. Raxus is a Mage. Rose is a Sage. Gafgar's a Gladiator. There's our Mechanist, Nora. So I would need Nora or Jacques to do those sets. And then Mako is the Rack and Race Rogue. Bane is Gladiator. So yeah, lots of heroes. Peaches goes, I wonder if you have to have a certain level hero for those divine cards. No, you don't. One thing they did change in these update notes is, I talked about this item before. If I can, is it gone? Huh. No, they just transferred it. So I did have a yellow item, but now this yellow item is this item here. They just made it a different color. So one thing I wanted to point out is this item used to say hero level required 20. Now they removed all that from all the items, so it doesn't matter what hero level they are anymore. There's no requirement on the items. Oh wait, there are Chinese letters below the lock that says can be unlocked in Magical Mirror. Where did it say that at, Mike? Take a quick drink. Go to the heroes. Alright. Heroed up. So you're talking about these guys? Oh, here, with the Chinese. Here. So that Chinese says can be unlocked in magical mirror. Is that what you're saying, Mike? Awesome, awesome. So that would be Avalon. That would be Gan. That would be Raxus, which I really... He seems interesting. I just like the name Raxius, so I hope I get him too. So right now, and then Nor, which is the mechanist. So that's 4. 5. He would be fun. The Mako, Daredevil. Reminds me of Guardians of the Galaxy. So I bet that'll be a popular one. So yeah, let me count again because I lost track. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 heroes you can unlock in the Void Mirror. Nice looking out, Mr. Chinese Translator. Love having you around. So, what do you guys think? Should I just hold out for the Divine Scrolls? I'm thinking that makes most sense to me. I just have to find one that goes with the heroes I have. So, right now, my heroes have... Some of them have sets already. Rufio has the blue set. So I'm going to start with my... actually, I'm going to start with my hero, I think... What's his name? Gazul. He's my Necromancer. He doesn't have a set yet. So that's where I'm going to start. I'm going to start getting the Divine Scrolls for the Necromancer. Because that was this one, I believe. Yep. The Abyssal set. So what the 3-piece does is damage dealt plus 20%. And what other ones do I have just for comparison? Siege battles last 5 seconds longer when hero is deployed. Aegis. Paladin. Is Varion Paladin? Yeah, he is. So he's my only Paladin. And back into it. Then we have... So these ones on top are not... They're just items. Okay, so the top row is just items. Actually, the one... First... Looks like... 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... First 7 are not... class-based. So, these Hand of Wisdom. So, I just need to focus on this. So, we got Mage, we got General, Sage, Paladin. So, it looks like one of each. Unique. What's unique? Oh, Mechanist unique. Okay. And then unique. So, there's only one for the Necromancer. So, I'll go ahead and get this one. It's going to cost me 20k honor. And let's get it. Bam. Dun 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 dun. Now we can go to our alchemy core and take a look at the recipe. So, let's see what we got. The alchemy core, craft, come down. Where's it at? It's gotta be down here somewhere. Dang, there's a lot. Look, there's a lot of recipes in here, guys. This will keep me busy for a long time because I do want to get every single one because I'm a completist, I'm a purist, I'm a perfectionist, and while everybody else is complaining that there's nobody to fight, this is what I'll be doing. Where's the one that says... Let's just go here. Select equipment. There it is. Wow! 3,750 stones. Crafting required. Oh my goodness. I also have to have 35 command and 55 magic. I'm not even close to that. Let's take a look at my stats of my hero. So I need... And look at that. I need 35 command. Or was it 55? So, getting those divine, I could get those crafting schematics, but I'm not going to be able to use it for a very long time. Wow. Maybe Divine is not the way to go right now. Let's get back to it and look at that again. Yeah, 35 Command, 55 Magic. And then times 1. What is that times 1? I don't know what that middle item is. The 3750 Alchemy Stones shouldn't be that big of a deal, but the 35 Command? Are you kidding me, Lilith? Games? 35 Command when I'm at 9? And I'm at level 18? And Magic I'm at 16 and I need 55? What are you guys thinking on that one? That's insane. Wow. I don't know what to think about that one. So maybe for now I just use the rest of my... Let's get a legendary item and compare that. To see what the difference is between divine and legendary. So we got Hero Rogue. Let me get an item and see if there's a Necromancer item only. Wow, this is interesting. He gains tag ability. Concentrate firepower on enemy. Okay, so you can basically kind of, you know, when you're in a battle, you can put like a laser pointer on an enemy and your whole army should focus on that, if I'm reading that correctly. Let's see what else is out here. Initial ability cooldown timer reduced by 2 seconds. A good mage must know how to bend the rules. So that's, okay. That's when you're in battle and the cooldown timers, so you can use successive spells. That timer will be reduced by 2 seconds. That's not bad. Damage from frost abilities plus 20%. So yeah, these are the trinkets that I was talking about last week. So once again, the heroes now have these trinket items which were previously locked, and now you can unlock and use these last 2 slots for your heroes. So excuse me. So maybe the key to getting your stats up is to use these lower equipment. But still, 55 and 35 is going to take an insane amount of time to get to. But who knows? Maybe if you grind the Void, maybe it's not so bad. But let's see what else we can get. Dragon's Bane set. Okay. Gladiator. Who's my Gladiator? I think that's Rufio. It's probably my only Gladiator. So I can get rid of this blue set. Let's see if he's my only Gladiator. Yep. So let's work on him, because he's kind of my tanky guy. I want to take care of him. I want to upgrade his gear. So we'll spend 8,000 and start working on this Dragon's Bane set. So yeah, let's do that. Dragon's Bane Claymore, Legend. Let's look at the requirements here. And there's Nook, my little buddy next to me. Thank you for showing up. So craft, all, legendary. Let's look at these stats. So that's a little bit better. Let's see. So it's about... The stats are still insane. You need 35 might and 18 stamina. What does Rufio have? 35 might, 18 stamina. 35 might, 18 stamina. Oh, I passed it. So 35 might, I'm not too far from that, and 18 stamina. So yeah, that's more manageable, I think. But still, getting up to 35 might be a tall order. But who knows? Maybe once I upgrade the gear, maybe it won't be that bad of a task. So, do I have any items? I really don't want to get rid of my 6-piece set. Heroic Leap plus 1. So, let's get back to... what I'm going to do now is, how much honor do I have left? I have... Oh. That's 46k still? Oh, that's lifetime honor. I have 205. No, that's my power. I'm stupid. Let me go back in here and just see. Let's get an epic. Oh, there it is. 15k. So let's get an epic item and compare that. Owl Eye set. To go into the archives, go to top right. Yep. There it is. Thanks, Mike. Okay, and this is a Necromancer set, purple, so I'm going to start right here. This might be a little bit better choice to start at. So let's get this for our Necromancer. The Nightfire Shroud. Got that. Now let's go craft and see what this one takes. Craft. Epic. Nightfire Shroud. Now this is a lot better. Only 20 magic. Do I have 20 magic for him? I don't think I do. So I'm 4 away. Is there anything I can give him now that'll give him 4 more? Let's see. There's +2. But what do I have already? Ooh, that'll work. +2. So let's change that out. Now I just need 2 more magic. Let me see if I can get one of those rare trinkets to help boost that up. So let's look at that. See if I can't get a trinket that'll give me 2 more. That would be really nice. Trinket should be... Yeah, there's a trinket. Oh, there it is, +2. But limited to Cleo. Well, that's for the Book of Eclipse. Is there any other trinkets that does +2? It's weapon, cloak, tomb, bow. Let's just see if there's any other. Is that the only trinket? Looks like it. Let's try this one. Solar Stone. Well, let's look at those other, before I do this, let's look at the ones I got in the void and make sure I don't have one already that might be useful. So those were all purple, so let's have a look at those. The Drill Hammer. The Moon Soul Hat, that's +4. That's a mage class, I don't want that. Nightfire Shroud. That's the one I'm trying to get put on. That one's nice. The Drill Hammer, Bronze Army, Cat +10. Bronze armor is not great, but if it makes your army bigger, why not use it, I guess. I don't know. Let's see if any of these give me magic. That's a trinket. Limited to Gezel does not set. Oh, that's just Fearsome Aura +1. Mana Barrier. Flaming Rod. I love that name. Flaming Rod. Let me show you my Flaming Rod over here. Get over here, Nook. Alright. So, let's focus on the matter at hand, which is the Nightfire Shroud. +7. Okay, I'm gonna... Let's get one more recipe that'll allow me... Hopefully this rare, I can get a +2. Okay, there it is, right there. +2 Magistrate's Rod. But, oh, this one even increases your experience +20%. Let's see what my hero has already. Hopefully he doesn't have a magic rod already, you know what I mean? Okay. Oh, he's got Sapphire Staff +4, so I don't... What's this one do? There it is! Bam! I got it already. I just didn't know I had it in my inventory. Alright, so now I got 20. Woohoo, 21. And now I can finally craft that item. Alright. So craft. This will be my first time we're crafting, guys. Here we go. Craft Epic. And we're going to craft the Flaming Rod. That never gets old. Where did it go? There it is. Nightfire Shroud. Oh, so I need to get a little more alchemy stones, and that's the only requirement. So let's go to transmute, get some more alchemy stones. I just need to get up to, I'll just get it up to 600 just for good measure. So right now, let's see, we are looking at, dang, we've already been here an hour. You guys want me to go longer tonight? A little bit longer? There's plenty to talk about on this update, so... Alright. So there we go. Now we have enough alchemy stones to get our first recipe done. And let's get this first purple item crafted. The epic night fire shroud. It still says 20 magic. Oh, I see why. Because I still have Virion selected as my hero. If I change this to Gazul, then he'll say, haha, bam, there it is. So let's make this item here. Alright. Sorry, I'm just mesmerized by this stuff. There it is. Oh! Item created. Now I just have to find the other items in this set. Hero bonus, skeleton resurrection success rate plus 5%. Okay. And how come it, there it goes. Okay, so let's equip this guy. We just made him a whole lot better. The shroud should be this slot here, but it's not. So it must be the chest piece. There it is. So currently I have +1 and I'm gaining +9. Wow, so I'm gaining +8 magic on that one. That's a really good item there. But I'm losing 1 might and 2 command. So I think that's not a bad change. Because I gained a lot of, now I'm up to 29 magic, but my command is really lacking. And my might, well, might doesn't really matter, because this guy's a magic user. So pretty much magic and stamina are the 2 main stats for your magic users, in my opinion. So, because your stamina determines how much energy they have. So for every 5 stamina, you get an additional energy. So I need to get 3 more stamina to get 1 more energy. So that's that. So let's get him a trinket now. And we'll see if it lets me unlock that slot. That's another good test. So let's go back to epic. Have just enough. I really don't want to get that though, because it says limited to Cleo, and I don't want to waste that on her just to put it on, just to have it on the guy. Unfortunately, yeah, so let's just get a rare trinket for now. That would be good for Grimm's ammo wagon +1. So yeah, we can do that. Let's go ahead and get this one. Extended magazine. Let's craft this baby up. I'll probably need more alchemy stones. We'll change this to Grimm's, since it uses energy. It did use energy, so that's kind of nice. From this, you can kind of see everybody at a glance, so that's real good to know. So my highest command guy is Virion. No, actually, it's Grimm's. He's got the highest command. I wonder why it doesn't line them all up. It would be nice. Oh wait, does it? No, it doesn't. It'd be nice if all the commands were on the same row, so all the same stats were on the same row, so you could have a comparison by looking across the board. It'd be nice if you did that. So, Mike, there really is not a best hero in my opinion. They all have their strengths and weaknesses. I think from a tanking perspective, Rufio is definitely the best hero for tanking purposes. And Avril, I think she's the best magic user of this bunch. But keep in mind, when you start this game and play it, you can get 6 heroes just by advancing through the game. And then the other heroes are now obtained in the Void, and also by getting promoted by rank. So right now I'm a Duke, so I'm 3rd highest rank in the game. But typically for heroes, you just have to get to this marquee rank. See, this one unlocks Virion, and now it unlocks the Racken race also. So, probably next week I'm going to go back to doing my Dwarf recap. And then 2 weeks from now, I'm probably going to go to the Racken race to showcase that one. Because I'm pretty much got all the gold stuff in Dwarf. So next week I'll be ready to do my final comparison with that and move on to the next race, to keep in line with our races, because I I do want to get a comparison so you can get a feel for which is the best race and what, you know, the strengths and weaknesses are of each race. So we're going to keep up with that as time goes on as well. So when you get king, that's a good question. A lot of good abilities come to the king. So if I go here, where's it show it at? Kingdom, I believe. So the king is currently voted on by everyone in the kingdom, and I know he gets, you know, like I'm Duke, so I get 100% resource generation, but the king gets 300%, so that's a big perk. I know that's one of them, and here's some other ones. Yeah, protected gold, so you get more protection from loot. You get 10% faster research, so you get gold, elixir, lumber plus 100. Bronze, you get a bigger army. Your troops are healed faster when they get injured. And you get a fancy new mount that's one of a kind, and only the king rides the griffin mount. Nobody else can get the griffin mount unless they're king. So that's just a high level. Yeah, it's hard to get voted as king. I mean, it's basically a popularity contest on who gets king. And in our server, the guy that we first voted in as king, he's been king ever since for what, 3-4 weeks now? Ever since king was introduced to the game about a month or so ago, this one guy's been king because he's in the strongest house, which house is clan, guild, whatever you can call it, but they pretty much control this server, so that's why it's hard to overthrow the king, because all his buddies vote for him. So that's how it is. So if you go to the map, you'll see that there's a whole bunch of different cities. So dark blue is the territory we control, and if you zoom in, you got all these cities: Blackmore, Skyran, and so forth. So the leader of each one of these cities, basically, the leader and ministers of each house get to vote once a week for who they want to be king. And so we would go here, and actually, where is it? Is it under Kingdom? King. Yeah, choose king right here. So you enter their play ID and you can nominate a king. So, and here it shows you who's voted for what on king. So yeah, that's pretty much how the voting for king goes. The strongest city? I don't know if there's really a strongest city, because probably the strongest house is going to be Arsenal. They're the strongest house, clan, guild, whatever you want to call it. But we're probably, if you go here, you can see the strongest kingdom is us, and the best player on the server is going to be Rasp Hunter, Giant Johnson, 679k power. I can't believe they're that high already. So that's the strongest. This is the strongest people on our server right now. And so, like, for comparison, they're 679 and I'm still 205. So they can definitely kick my butt. But I'm still holding on to a ton of loot. If I were to use all this loot, I would probably be in the 300s. But I'm still holding on to this, which is 270,000 gold, 460,000 elixir. So yeah. And I also, Peaches gets mad at me for this, but I also save up my XP cards, because I just like collecting stuff. So I just want to save up enough where I can just power level my people. So that's why I hold on to them, because the XP grind is insanely slow, and there's never any end to it. So what's the difference between using them or saving them? I mean, in the end, you get to the same place, and I'm not slowing my progress down by not using them, because I can just use them all at once to catch back up. So I don't really see the advantage of doing it as soon as you get it. But that's just my opinion. Maybe I'm just too stubborn. So also, as a patron member, I get these free chests every week or every day. So let's see what I get out of this. 500 gold, 5 blood diamonds. Ooh. Rare command card, so I can add a +1 command. So I'll save for that for those cards now might be good to save for when you need them as requirements for crafting. If you don't have enough, then save it. That way you can just pump that into whatever hero you need. That might be good stuff to start saving now. So yeah, that's it. Okay, so let's get back to what we were doing. So I want to focus on my Necromancer right now. And so he's got the Nightfire Shroud. Let's go back into my crafting the Royal Archives and see if I can buy more of those recipes. Which was purple. I doubt. So it has a little icon, a check mark to show you which ones you have. And I bet you this is the only Nightfire one in here. So what we might be able to do where is it at? Just checking, just to make sure there's no more. What we might be able to do is go into the crafting recipes, find it in there, and see if it tells us how to obtain it. So let's go back over here. Let's go to this. Let's go back to Epic. Let's find the Nightfire set in here. Nightfire Shroud. What else? Nightfire. But did it tell me what the other items are in here? No, it just says 3-piece set. Okay, Nightfire hood and the vestment. So let's go look at just the hood only. Headpiece. Nightfire hood. There it is, locked. Clear Void Stage 21 for a chance to unlock. Okay. That's good to know. So I need Void level 21. And then I also need, I forget what the other, let's just find it. Excuse me. Nightfire, Nightfire. Nightfire hood. I already looked. There it is. Nightfire vestment. Okay, so I'll get the other two pieces when I clear Void stages 21 and 22. Now there's a chance to unlock it. Doesn't guarantee I will, but there's a chance I'll do that there. So that's a good start on the crafting, guys. It's going to be a long time to. I'm going to have to build my honor back up, and surely that shows me some place where I can see what my current honor is. I know there is. That's my lifetime honor, but that doesn't tell me how much I currently have. Is that an inventory? Nope. I'm not sure. Is it up here at the resources? Maybe if I just hover over, here we go. No, not there. Yep, there it is. 10.4k. Sorry. So there's my current honor right there in the resources. So I'm going to have to, I just spent 30k honor doing that crafting stuff tonight. So I'll have to try the Void again tomorrow and as the week goes on to do some other things. So I just want to make sure before I go that I've covered most of the update notes. Showed you everything. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention last week is they've added a new system in here because people were, you know, if someone has a lot of loot in the game, they'll just get attacked constantly over and over and over. So I don't think it's in yet, but they're getting ready to implement like a shield that can be activated. So if someone just keeps constantly getting attacked, they will eventually gain an automatic shield that prevents further plundering. So that's a good change. Doesn't really affect us right now because there's not a whole lot going on this server because we pretty much control it. So when they do the server merge, they did announce a server merge, but no indication on when that's actually going to happen. But they finally announced it, so that'll be the next big update. Will be the server merge. So and I think, let's see, I covered the Void, we covered the Alchemy Core, we covered the Royal Archive. So those are the big things. I'm going to go back on over to the patch notes just to make sure, because I don't want to leave you guys in the dark. Because since I only do Art of Conquest once a week, I want to make sure I have everything covered here. So let's go over this at a high level. The Rack and Race is another big one. So that's going to cost more honor if you want to switch to that. The Void we went over. Each expedition lasts 20 hours. Reflected troops and heroes that are injured or killed do not affect your units back at Nor. We talked about that. Special currency Adamantium, which we now know you can use to unlock new heroes. It can be, yeah, it just says it right there. It can be exchanged inside the Void to recruit Mako, Gan, Raxius, Nora, Avalon, Avril, and Rufio. So I already have Avril and Rufio, and yeah, that's it. So the first 5 will be the ones I'll be focusing on unlocking in there. And then we talked about the transmuting. If you're a low-level player, you're going to have to at least be a level 5 stronghold to gain access to the Alchemy Core. And there you can use Alchemy Core to transmute like we did. And in addition, 20 new cities. That's one thing I didn't mention. So a lot of the holes are in our server map right now because a lot of the new cities opened up and people have been taking them over. So that's another thing to do. And also, this will be a big deal for the PvPers out there. They changed the dueling process. So I'm in the Skarn Kingdom. So if I go to Neferak or the Purple Kingdom or any of the other kingdoms and I initiate a duel, it's going to make me use honor in order to initiate that duel since I'm dueling someone from their home kingdom. It says right there, commanders passing through an enemy kingdom who wish to duel a player belonging to that kingdom must first relinquish a set amount of honor in order to issue a duel. And also the power requirement of the side that initiates the duel. So if you also initiate the new duel, your power requirement will be reduced. So that's good for that. And we went over the new heroes. And then there's just, yeah, we talked about hero level requirements been removed. And blah, blah, blah. So you guys can go on over to Art of Conquest forums if you want to read these in greater detail, but that's pretty much it for the patch notes. We covered a lot today. So Noki took Sirith, have a city of my own. Is that like a big city, or what is it called? Small city, big city, just city? And Mike, for you asked about Sunday. So Sunday, what we're going to be doing in Clash Royale, we're going to just stick to the 2v2 action. Not going to do a tournament this week. We're just going to I would like to do some friendly 2v2s. So that's basically 2 clan members versus 2 clan members. That we haven't had a chance to get that done. But yeah, I would like to do a lot of 2v2 friendly challenges, that kind of thing. So that's what we'll be focusing on Sunday in Clash Royale. And yeah, regular city next to Sanctus. Okay, thanks Nook for that. So I've been real excited for this update, guys. I hope you guys, if you've never tried this game, try it out. I mean, this is one of those games that if you at least like the type of gameplay it is, it's just going to suck you in and draw you in from the first moment you play it. Because basically what happens is in the Skarn Kingdom, you start off in the snowy lands and you kind of build up your army as you go. It's a gated process, so it's got some single player element to it, some PvE, some PvP, some crafting, some dueling, and so there's a whole lot of things to do in this game right now. You can do shopping at all these markets. If you scroll out, all these money bag icons are the different shops that you can go shopping out in the world. Now, I will say this for the newer players. I've unlocked just about the entire map. The only places I haven't unlocked are these new ones they just added, those 20 cities they talked about. And I haven't unlocked all of them, but these are like the fog of war mist type of thing. So when you're just starting out, most, like 75% of this map is not going to be available to you. So I think you have to get to like level 17 to get to the point where most of the map will be unlocked. And even then, you can't go into the capital areas of each kingdom. So Like, that's the Orange Kingdom. I can't go into all those territories because that's considered a safe zone for that kingdom to prevent griefing. So, Art of Conquest, it's been fun tonight, guys. 1.15.1 is here. I hope you get out there and try the crafting, get your honor, and come to the house Anonymous. Our clan tag is... Actually, we're not a clan tag. We're just called Anonymous. We are on server 51, otherwise known as Area 51. So my name is Stinkpot. If you want to join, put a comment in below. You may not be able to comment right now, but in 30 minutes I'm going to have this video published online, and you'll be able to comment at that time. So we'd love to have you around. I have room in my city for about 20 people, so we can fill up my city. Nook needs some love in his city. He's a city of 1 over there. So, yeah, that's how it will go. And I appreciate everybody coming tonight. I just crossed the threshold of 60 subscribers, so I want to thank each and every one of you out there. To thank you for subscribing to the channel. I'm getting closer to my first goal, and I've been doing this for about 6 weeks now, so I hope to have continued success and to keep rising the ranks to provide better quality videos to you guys. So, Mike, I know you have a lot of questions, bud, so I'll be talking to you as the week goes on, and we can answer all of them in chat or whatever. So that's pretty much it, guys. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your comments tonight. It's nice having the live chat. But we will see you later. Stinkpot out.